is as a person in the music industry so inspiring. I
Hmm.
mean, every time I hear her talk, I feel like, man, to have that kind of I am me and मैं अपना अपने राह पर चलते रहूंगी kind of a
Hmm.
resolve
Hmm.
is just plain beautiful.
It's a
Hmm.
great thing to hear. I don't really take it too seriously or take it to my head because
Hmm.
uh, I like this studentship.
Hmm.
This place where I'm just wanting to. I'm excited to do new things. Where I'm enthusiastic. I am hungry to do more.
Hello, everyone. So, what happens when two legends of the Indian music industry come together and collaborate? The answer is pure magic. And Sunidhi Chauhan and Shalmali Kholgade's recently released single, Hair is Beautiful, is a proof to that. First of all, welcome to Spot Boy, Shalmali and Sunidhi ma'am. So, how did this collaboration come about?
I'll take that question because
Yes.
I was responsible for the first Kida. Um, I wrote Here is Beautiful, actually finished writing Here is Beautiful in the
Hmm.
lockdown in 2020.
Hmm.
And I wanted to gift it as a gift song to my boyfriend.
Hmm.
And I thought it would make a very, very special gift if Sunidhi Chauhan sang on the gift.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that's why I asked Sunidhi if she liked the song and if she would sing it with me.
Hmm.
And although first she was like, "But if it's a song that you want to give your boyfriend, why do you want me to sing on it?"
Hmm.
But she came around and she obliged and she
Hmm.
sang on the song.
Yeah.
We chupke chupke recorded the song at home because my boyfriend and I we lived together, so we had to
Okay.
you know get him out of the house in order to record the song.
Yeah.
So we
Remember that.
recorded the song. Yeah,
Hmm.
recorded the song, and then that was it. And then there was no talking about the song for a while.
Hmm.
uh, After that, a few months later, I decided that I wanted to put out an album. I had
Hmm.
enough songs to put out an English album.
Hmm.
And I felt like Here is Beautiful had a place on that album.
Hmm.
So I contacted Sunidhi again saying, "Hey, I'm putting together an album. Is it okay if Here is Beautiful is on the album?"
Hmm.
And she said yes again. So I
Hmm.
mean, Sone Pe Suhaga. I'm the luckiest person, I feel. And then she also agreed to be in the video, which is
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it happened.
I had to. It's such a beautiful song with such great lyrics,
Hmm.
and a song like this was going to be short.
Hmm.
Generally, ऐसा होता है that a dance track maybe people make a video of.
Hmm.
This song, I mean, कोई भी सुन के ये नहीं बोल सकता कि हाँ इस गाने का वीडियो करते हैं. So I think that was
Hmm.
very brave of Shalmali and the whole team, to think of doing this. So I had to be a part of such a special
Hmm.
project. Yeah.
Yeah. So Shalmali ma'am has always been vocal about what you mean to her in her music career, how inspiring you have been. So what was your experience, Shalmali, of working with your idol? And for Sunidhi, you for working as with a person who has looked up to you so much during her whole career. The whole experience of recording the song and shooting the video. How has it been?
Maybe many people don't know this, but I have always been very fond of Shalmali from the day I met her first, from the time I
Hmm.
heard her first song. And then after we met, the love only grew,
Hmm.
my respect for her as an artist, when I came to know about her songwriting, that grew, and everything else, and our conversations
Hmm.
over coffee and just meeting casually with no agenda, just
Hmm.
two artists, not two artists, but two people just meet who are both same sex, but just meet and have amazing conversations and about generally about life and music, of course.
Hmm.
I think it was just this mutual admiration also for each other that
Hmm.
brought us here, and that has created such a solid. I don't know if it's too soon to say, but it is. I feel deep inside a very solid bond
Hmm.
that I share with her. And I have a feeling that I always kind of knew her from before I met her,
Yeah.
even before. Like, yeah.
Okay.
And because after we connected, it just we thought we realized that how similarly we thought about general things, about life, perspective of life, and how in sync we are when it comes to music. Our likings are so similar. I mean, I remember she getting all welled up listening to a particular song, and I too got welled up at the same point in the car during our shoot. You remember?
Yeah.
So we are very similar people with different souls, but the souls that go in one direction. And yeah, so that's how I feel. That's what I feel we share with each other. It's very strong.
Okay.
I feel like for me, I was very, very skeptical about building a relationship with my idol, because I've just read this in so many places that people who you look up to, you should keep them at a distance. You
Yeah.
shouldn't get to know them, because you never know, the image that you have of them might get shattered. But I don't know what made me just want to get to know Sunidhi Chauhan. Like, I'm so glad that I sent her those text messages, and that we ended up doing so much now. Because I mean, so one thing is that even though I idolize her and I will always look up to her, we are not very far apart in age. It's just that Sunidhi has started her career very early on in life, and I've, in comparison, started it late. So our the age at which we both are, I feel like we connect well in that sense. The things, and she's seen a far many more decades of music in the industry than I have. So the things that she says to me, and the her viewpoints, and just the way she is as a person in the music industry is so inspiring. I mean, every time I hear her talk, I feel like, man, to have that kind of I am me and मैं अपने राह पर चलते रहूंगी kind of a resolve is just plain beautiful, and I keep getting that from her, and there's just so much I'm getting out of this new relationship that I have with her, which is that of a friend that I love, opening my heart up to. I love sharing recipes with her. I love meeting her for a coffee, and I love not talking about music to her sometimes. Or sometimes we'll talk about dancing, and I would have missed out on that had I not, given into that feeling of I want to talk to my idol. So it's just I'm very grateful at this point that I know someone like Sunidhi Chauhan.
Yeah. So this next question, this next question is for Sunidhi ma'am. So it has been more than 2 decades for you in the industry, and you have kind of moved away from the stereotypical image, at least in our generation, that used to be of playback singers. You proved that playback singers can be in front of the screen, can be rock stars. You have been one of the pioneers of the rock star playback singers in our industry. And still, after more than 2 decades, you still hold that place, you still hold that power and relevance in the industry. So, how special is it to be so relevant even after such a long time?
It is completely unimaginable, for me, because I know I just did all my life. I've just done what I have loved to do. Singing was never a job, even though I made all the money and everything because of this. But it was not like a job. I was just living this dream for the last 30 years, and still I am living it. And if people think like that about me, it's a great thing to hear. I don't really take it too seriously or take it to my head, because I like this studentship, this place where I'm just wanting to, I'm excited to do new things, where I'm enthusiastic, I am hungry to do more music, and work with different people, work with more talented people than I am. Because I only will get to learn. So it's a give and take, it's an exchange that I want to keep it like that forever. और इसमें अगर ऐसा लोग मेरे बारे में सोचते हैं, so thank you, but I I'm only happy to hear this reaction from you.
Hmm.
But I think it's only something anybody in this world. If you want to do something, you just do it with all your heart,
Hmm.
without expecting anything in return. You need the
Hmm.
return, but you don't expect it. You just
Yeah.
do it, and
Right.
a heart to heart thing, just it has to come out. It has to get its own due, and
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. And I think what I said, Shalmali would agree with that. It is the image you have, and you have
Oh yeah.
persistently that for over time. Yeah.
And there's so much faith in what she knows she has. I
Hmm.
feel like you know what you possess so definitively,
Hmm.
your skill set, that there's no insecurity, there's no room for insecurity.
Hmm.
I just believe
Yeah.
in
That
that one line that is there out there in the world for everyone, and a lot of people have said it in so many different ways, and a lot of people
Hmm.
have repeated it all. I think I just believe in that, and that line is simple: just
Hmm.
have faith in yourself. You are unique. It's so
Yeah.
simple.
wow.
That's all. It's
Yeah.
out there for everyone. ये किसी मैंने किसी गुरु महाराज से नहीं सुना है. It's not
Hmm.
that I've heard it directly from Michael Jackson. it's
Yeah.
it's just out there,
Yeah.
and people just don't. Uh, they just don't believe it. They
Hmm.
just don't go by that line. I think it's
Yeah.
important. It's high time people did that.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
Shalmali, this is for you. So, in a predominant Hindi music market, how difficult is it to put forward an English song, even when you have such big names attached to it?
You will get the answer to that in the first song of the album called Language.
Hmm.
The
Okay.
the intro to the album
Mm-hmm.
is a song called Language, and I've literally, it's an intro, just a tester for the rest of the album in
Mm-hmm.
terms of the music. But lyrically, it really tells you why I took so long to put out English music.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, do listen to that when it
Yeah.
releases. But until then, I think I'd say it is. Um, it's as easy as deciding to do it and then doing it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
as difficult as how is this going to pan out for me, because
Hmm.
unfortunately for me, I already had a certain history of songs that did well, songs done in a certain language,
Hmm.
and a trajectory that was already building in a certain
Mm-hmm.
direction.
Yeah.
And then to break that trajectory and start again from ground up
Mm-hmm.
was a decision I needed to be absolutely clear in my head
Hmm.
about.
Yeah.
And that took time. That definitely took time. It took a lot of discussions with a lot of people,
Hmm.
who some of whom said that go for it, don't hold yourself back. If this is what you want to do, you should do
Hmm.
it, even if it's English. And there were some people who said that, are you sure you want to do it, but India is not a market for English music.
Hmm.
But I think ultimately, like Sunidhi said, right now you have to listen to yourself and have faith in yourself.
Yeah.
And so I think the biggest indicator was when I closed my eyes and asked myself, can you sustain this? Can
Hmm.
you put out 15 albums at least in your career,
Hmm.
after you do this one? Because this can't be the only thing that you do.
Hmm.
And the immediate, it was immediate, it did not need time, it was an immediate response of yes.
Hmm.
And if I know, and if I have faith, I can put out more music like this. I have to make a beginning somewhere.
Yeah. True. True.
And so I just decided, it was a leap of faith. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is in continuation with this question only. We discussed that albums usually mean Bollywood albums when it comes to the Indian market. So was it a risky move on your part, or do you think it was an important step towards the direction of making the indie music section more prevalent and more diverse during this time?
Honestly, when I started putting this album together, it was more of a point I needed to prove to myself that I could do
Okay.
an album.
Hmm.
Because songwriting, even though I mean, Sunidhi has said such beautiful things about me being a songwriter.
Hmm.
Uh, it's come very late to me. I have had to work very, very hard for many, many years. I haven't spoken too vocally about it, but I'm very studious that way. I'm always doing some lessons or the other.
Yeah.
But finally, that, songwriter had all these songs that I had written, so that it would give me a sense of accomplishment that A, I could do it, and two, that now I can do more of
Yeah.
this.
True.
And I think it really helps your identity as being more than just a singer, which I was craving for.
Yeah.
I knew this sitting in my living room in my house, that I'm not just a singer, but nobody else knew that. And I needed to make that point very, very clearly. And I thought the best way to do that was to put out an album.
Okay, okay. So, Sunidhi ma'am, you have been a part of so many musical songs when it comes to Bollywood films. So, do you think being a part of indie music gives you sense of freedom that you maybe couldn't get in films?
Yeah, totally. इसमें क्या मजा है वो मुझे इसको एक्सपीरियंस करके ही समझ आया. And I mean, last year to 2020 में I had released one song in sometime in October. It was called Kuch Khab. That was actually my first non-film release after maybe 15, 16 or 20 years. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't remember cutting a single or be a part of an album, a non-film album.
Yeah.
So, but that video was like a very modest, self-shot video. You must have seen it or not, but it all started from there. But I was still not sure what exactly, because I was too new to this. If you look at Kuch Khab, it was more on the romantic lines. It was, if it was used in a film, it could have looked like a film song. It was not really a song that would be a little different from something that I've done already.
Okay, okay.
And then when Here's Beautiful happened, I felt some other level of freedom. I thought, okay, this is now I'm sure about. I want to definitely sing like this without any pressure. Just this sense of feeling, the sense of singing freely, without any instructions to you. Okay, ye karna hai, wo karna hai. Nobody to tell you this is going to be shot on this person. So keep that in mind. Or don't improvise so much. It's not required. You know. So that freedom of singing, I felt when I sang for Here's Beautiful, and then I have sung a couple of more songs. I am now that I've got the taste of it, I am lahu muh lag gaya. Now I'm going to do some more. Not that I'm not going to sing the film songs. Of course, that's I am who I am because of those film songs.
Yeah.
But I'll be more interested or looking forward to film songs even more now. क्योंकि जब आपका distraction होता है दूसरी तरफ थोड़ा, and when you are doing something also which makes you feel happy, then you can also make sure that you're getting better on the other side. It's a balance. If you keep doing one thing, then you might get bored of yourself. I would have gotten bored of myself. So now it is only going to make me grow in all the directions that I want to go in.
Yeah. And speaking of film songs, in last year, you had two beautiful songs with Maskhari and Paas Nahi To Fail Nahi. So in a year like 2020, what did the success of these songs meant to you?
I don't know about the success of these two songs. Of course, they are beautiful songs, both of them. But I just have this clear memory of how I recorded them. I recorded them at home, in my nightie, and I didn't have to get ready and go to the studio. So I had Teg in my lap when I was recording Paas Nahi To Fail Nahi, especially because I don't know, he just found that song very interesting because he started singing it instantly the moment I started singing on the mic. And he wanted to sing oh, and he was just not stopping. So I had to wait for him to stop singing and then tell him, okay, now I'm gonna take. So you have to keep quiet because ek to aap ghar pe record kar rahe ho, upar se he would just pick up in between and the take would go, pura mehnat kharab ho. So I just remember that memory of that song. And even Maskhari, Maskhari I didn't record it at home. I had recorded it in the studio. But both the songs, I really enjoyed singing them.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Shalmali, your album is called 2X. You'll be releasing it in two parts. So, what will be the musical style of the album, and what kind of songs will we get to hear from it?
So it's in two parts because sonically both parts are a little different.
Mhm,
The first part, the side A, which releases 22nd of April, is more melodic music,
mhm. Yeah.
more of the timeless kind of music.
Mhm,
And side B has more rhythmic music that has more of a beat,
mhm.
and is more. I think it's that side of the year also where people start doing more parties, and so
Yeah.
hopefully
Yeah, and I haven't heard it.
you haven't.
I
You've
haven't heard
heard.
it. So I'm sure. I
You,
hope I'm the first one to hear them.
She
of
just got the
course.
pre-save list. So maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, she's heard all the songs from side A. That she
Okay,
has
okay.
heard.
Okay.
Yeah, she's talking about side B. She hasn't heard, but she has.
Yeah,
You've heard one.
and I just love 3 out of 5 already.
Yeah, that's a win. That's a win.
That's a win.
Yeah.
All are nice, but these three I really love.
Yeah.
So
So, Shalmali, any more collaborations for this album?
Yes, but it'll be too soon for me to speak about those. They're all in side B though. Side A has just one collaboration with Sunidhi.
Okay.
Yes.
So, this question is for both of you.
I think you should collaborate with Raghav Chaitanya. It's a
Oh,
good.
Acha?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has a great voice, and I think you guys will sound great together. Or maybe a collaboration with Shilpa Rao.
Mm.
Yeah.
Two different
Okay.
voices.
Very. That
Okay,
would be
we'll have
very
this later.
interesting. Yeah. I'm happy to be a part of it. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. So this question is for both of you. So in a market right now that is lapping up on remakes and remixes, how important is it to make an original soundtrack outshine and even present it? Even when you have big names attached to it, how important is it at this current moment?
I think it's important. It's very, very important because when we talk about India, we also talk about its musical culture. You
Hmm.
know, the classical music that comes from here. So, and in the West, they say there are so many singers. I mean, वहाँ पे अगर आप एक गाना कर लो, तो then you're good for your life. You get royalties. You've done that one big
Yeah.
song. You're set.
Hmm.
And there are at least 200,000 legends. So when India is all about music and its musical culture and such diversity, then why just a few legends? Why not more? Why not more big singers?
Hmm.
So, and how will that happen? Only if we do original music.
Hmm.
People have to just start believing in them. People, the good artists who are there, who know that they just need that one opportunity. I'm saying don't wait for the opportunity. The opportunity is already here. Social
Yeah.
media, YouTube, your own channel.
Hmm.
Yeah, just keep doing that. And जो तपस्या करता है ना,
Hmm.
उसको लोग देखने ही लगते हैं फिर. They can't get away from that.
Yeah.
They can't just
Wow.
move their eyes कि हाँ ये तो रोज बैठा रहता है. पहले बोर होंगे 3-4 बार, 3-4 घंटे, कुछ दिन, महीने जाएंगे. Then one day
Hmm.
they'll be like, okay man, this is some drive. We
Hmm.
have to listen to this. So you just have to keep doing that. और उसमें आपका कुछ खर्च तो हो नहीं रहा है, right?
Yeah.
The good part is you are not bound by a label. You are not getting to hear or getting any instructions from people कि you are doing the right or the wrong thing. You are just doing what your heart is allowing you to do.
Hmm.
And everybody has an audience. You just have to make sure that you are convinced with it, that you are in love with it. Be in love with yourself. That's it.
Wow.
True. What's your take on
I
it, Shalmali?
completely agree again with Sunidhi. We are the opportunity. You are your own opportunity. We can't look at someone else saying कि मुझे opportunity नहीं मिली, because all those platforms exist right now for you to showcase what you have in you. And although we cannot stop others from making remixes, I mean, change, if at all, that could be made in the industries that don't, if they wouldn't put as much push to remixes to become the size and shape that they do become, and instead give that push to an original song and take that risk, have faith in the composer for making something original, and put your money on that instead of putting your money on something that you knew worked in the past. That would really, I feel, make a big difference, because there is original music. There is a lot of original music. We're just only being made to look at all the remixes, unfortunately. So let's us also as audience try and find the original stuff and talk about that. Let's talk about that more.
Yeah, true. So, Shalmali, this year, apart from 2X, where can the audience will be able to hear you more? In films, in any?
I'm actually also I also have a film music album releasing, which I'm a composer on. I've composed the music for the film. So, and I've also sung a song on that album. So that is also due to release. It's an indie film. It's an indie Marathi film that did the rounds of a lot of festivals last year. It's a film called June.
Okay.
With Neha Pense, Siddharth Menon, and Jitendra Joshi. So a lot of really good Marathi actors in that film. I'm very proud of what result I've achieved in that film. So that music is also due to release this year.
Okay. And for Sunidhi ma'am, when will we hear you next?
Next, on the 23rd of April. My non-film Hindi song is releasing on the 23rd. And of course, listen to my voice in the upcoming films. For a change, I mean, after a long time, I've sung some interesting songs in the movies that I'm also looking forward to, because obviously the new wave of directors and people who are abhi OTT hone ki wajah se, there are a lot of new directors, even in the film industry. There's not a lot of new things happening. So wahan pe mindsets are also like opening up to something new. So I can see the taste changing over there as well. So I'm really looking forward to some film music as well.
Yeah. So with the music industry booming up and new avenues opening up, I can't wait to hear more of both of you and see such more beautiful creations and collaborations that you have worked upon. So thank you so much, Shalmali ma'am and Sunidhi ma'am, for giving us time. It was a pleasure talking to you both, and I learned a lot today. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Akash. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.